Today we have a particularly nasty woman in our hands. Today, I will talk about Harley Quinn. No, not that Harley Quinn. She shows abusive relationships in a scarily accurate way and was brilliantly written.
Yes, you can. I'm here to report a terrible crime.
No. Not that Harley Quinn either. She might have spent all of the runtime in her movie saying men bad, but I'm not gonna lie, she was kind of enjoyable and fun. No, see, I'm talking about this hypocritical piece of burning garbage. Now, despite what you might be thinking, I actually like DC. Quite a bit, actually. But some of the time, I do have to roll my eyes at most of their decisions. Like greenlighting this piece of shit. So, in this show we get to meet Harley Quinn, obviously, who is in love with the Joker, who as we all know, is an asshole. Right off the bat, the show makes a point to paint abusers in a negative manner. So even if you're a criminal or a serial killer, you are miles better than an abusive partner. Keep that in mind for later. So, Harley starts the show by deciding that she doesn't need the validation of anyone and she can be a great supervillain on her own. Alright, good for her. So the next thing she does is try to get into the League of Villains to seek validation from others and prove that she's a great villain. Alright, not even 3 episodes in and you already contradicted yourself. Great start. Oh, and by the way, Harley is a total cunt. And I don't mean it in a she's a villain, so of course she has to be bad kind of way. I mean it in a I'm gonna drag everyone into my shit and constantly disappoint them by being a selfish bitch who never takes into account their feelings kind of way. Okay, so that was that. How's her personality? Well, aside from trying to be hot shit and show off every chance she gets, she's overly emotional and brash. She constantly gets her team and herself into some problem because I have to be the most epic, you guys. She is very loud, by which I mean she just never stops talking and trying to be funny. She constantly victimizes herself and, alright, she's an abuser. But Saron, she has been abused by the Joker for years. She has no idea how to deal with most situations because she only knows pain and guilt tripping. Why are you so insensitive to people who have been abused? Sure, she could have been damaged after many years of being with the Joker, but that's not an excuse for all the bad things she does. Being in an abusive relationship doesn't give you a pass on being a total bitch. And, I might not be the right guy to say this, but I really don't think a comedy show should handle these kinds of topics unless it's for a morbid joke. With Harley Quinn, it's not a joke. They want you to take it seriously. They even played super sad music so that you know that it's a serious sad moment. So, if I am to take these moments seriously, then I wouldn't have a problem at all in season 1. They actually wrapped up these topics in a good note. And then season 2 came out and shot the bed. Because you see, we can't have a show about Harley Quinn and not have her be with Poison Ivy. I mean, it wouldn't be comic accurate, and of course lesbians need more representation in media, you see. Yeah, that's nice and sick, but there's a problem. You guys have Ivy in a relationship already in this show. You know, Kite Man? That guy over there? And they actually have a very healthy relationship where both care for each other and stand up to others and each other. So how are they going to fix this mess? I know! Let's have Ivy cheat on Kite Man with Harley and make light jokes about it. Great. Even though this totally makes Ivy an abuser since she slept with Harley multiple times and then had the gall to hide it from him. So skipping a bunch of melodramatic bullshit, now we are at the end of season 2. Kite Man already found the truth and walked out on Ivy before they got married. Ivy and Harley drive away. So, how does this show handle this? Does Harley realize that she totally ruined the relationship and apologize? Does Ivy realize that she and Harley can't be together because she has a lot to process? Nope. Ivy just forgives Harley, tells her she's doing her best, and they get together. So what happened to the whole abusers are the worst kind of people? Does it not apply if a woman does it? Cause all I got was a whiny, annoying, abusive tart getting what she wanted. You know, I noticed that in a lot of modern media where a woman is the main focus, the way they empower women is by allowing women to get away with shit that no one should be allowed to get away with, no matter the gender. And with Harley, well, she destroyed a perfectly healthy relationship out of her own selfishness and inability to cope with the fact that she's a horrible person. But hey, at least Ivy got with someone who deserves her. Harley is just another of these female power fantasies that would only be liked by either harpies or idiots. Oh well. At least I can still go back and watch Justice League action.
Not one word.